Today is Wednesday, April 28th. And during this pause and listen, we're going to take a break from our normal pattern of having our listening time relate to the main theme of last Sunday's message. If you want to listen to that message, it's available in the archived videos here on YouTube. Just click on the Crossroad logo below and to the left, and you'll find the one there from last week titled Intentional About Community. But today I've been thinking about something that's related but not specific to that topic. Yesterday I was listening to a podcast with a panel of 4 pastors just reflecting on the past year as they have navigated through all of the challenges of the COVID shutdown. And one of the pastors shared that he wished he had cultivated some things in his personal life and in his ministry long before the shutdown a year ago disrupted his normal routine. The long-term challenges that he has faced over this past year has exposed areas where he assumed he was doing good enough. Then one of the other pastors shared a principle that he learned when he used to run marathons, and the principle is, if you wait to drink water until you're thirsty, it's too late. If you wait to drink water until you're thirsty, it's too late because dehydration has already set in. And marathon runners need to stay hydrated as they run, even though they don't feel like they need it. And they know dehydration is dangerous and recovery is way harder than staying hydrated along the way. And I know in my own life I can look back and remember times when I have been spiritually dehydrated, and in hindsight realized the reason was I had not been drinking enough spiritually. I had neglected caring for my soul. Probably at the time because I thought I was doing good enough and I'd be fine in the near future. And so I just continued on my journey through life thinking, I'll drink later when I can fit it in or when I feel I need to. I believe as we follow Jesus, we are learning that rather than waiting until we are spiritually dehydrated and really thirsty and then pausing to take a drink, it's far better to stay hydrated, spiritually filled up by drinking frequently and regularly and deeply. And we're learning to hydrate our souls long before the next pandemic hits us, long before the next election cycle brings challenges to us, long before the next economic turndown wipes out some financial resources. And so for today's pause and listen, I'd encourage you just to take a few minutes to reflect back on how you have been running, how you have been spiritually hydrating over the last few weeks or months. And then ask your spiritual coach, ask the Holy Spirit if he has any additional insights to share with you, and then listen to what he has to say. After you spend some time listening, you may want to hear that entire podcast that I listened to yesterday, and I think you'd find it insightful. So I put a link in the description right below this screen that you can click on, and you can listen to the entire conversation between that group of pastors as they were sharing. I hope you have a great week.